Hello. Welcome back to today's subscriber contract. Make a statement 2, set in Dartmoor and supplied to us today by Paul Anderson, 37. So on to our briefing. Make a statement in Dartmoor and wing it. And moving on to our targets, today we have 5 of them. All must be eliminated as the bodyguard, 2 via explosive device, 2 via explosive accident, and 1 via drowning. We also have only 1 exit available to us, and we cannot be spotted as our objectives. And for today's challenge, we'll be starting as the mansion staff. We're going to have a Seeker 1 in the library, and we'll be bringing with us 2 breaching charges and a silenced pistol. So, right from the start and off the bat, we are going to retrieve our Seeker 1, and we're going to hide that away nice and quickly, make our way into the entrance hall balcony, and behind the globe here, in front of us, our first target. So we're going to shoot him with the Seeker 1, and then we're going to await his arrival in the bathroom. He is our only target on the upper floors of the building. So we get rid of him first, and we can work our way to the other floor downstairs. So once he finally arrives, what we're going to do is basically he's an explosive device elimination. So we are going to render him unconscious, and we are going to leave him nice and snug on the bathroom floor until such time as his inevitable end is due. So once he comes in to be sick, we can render him unconscious, place him on the floor, place the breaching charge under his head, and then close the door behind us as we leave. And then we're going to head for the library stairs, as there's less enforcers this way. Usually, the butler does wander around a bit. So we're going to make our way now down into the lower bathrooms by the library, and we're going to overflow the sink. That's going to get the attention of a bodyguard just outside. He's going to come in to investigate and tidy up the mess, and while he is doing that, we're going to make our way to the kitchen area, retrieve the rat poison from the washing machine and take that to the lounge, and then add it to the hors d'oeuvres here at the breakfast table. And then if we return to the bathroom, our victim should now be in position, which he is. So we're going to render him unconscious, and we're going to collect up his gun because we're not done with this room just yet. We're going to hide him in the closet, and then we're going to take his outfit. There we go. So we are now all ready and set. We could, from this point, trigger our breaching charge and eliminate our first target. But instead, we are going to make our way to the kitchens, and we are going to retrieve the first of 2 propane cylinders. And we're going to take this one, and we're going to just open the doors to the yards outside, where we will encounter our next target, who is an accident explosion elimination. We're going to throw the propane cylinder just down by the cart that she's standing next to, return to the kitchen, get the other propane cylinder, hop out the window, and then we're going to throw this propane cylinder just on the floor behind the green van there. That will get the attention of the guard, who is the other accident explosion elimination. Why we're doing this is to interrupt the conversation so that the maid that he is talking to moves away. She doesn't move very far, but it's just far enough. Now, unfortunately, the guard has lost interest without actually coming round to investigate. So we're just going to try this once again. I think it's because we set off the alarm on the van. So this time round, he's got no excuses. He's going to have to come and investigate. And when he does, we can then put a bullet in the propane cylinder, which will set off a rather nice chain reaction. And we get a big boom. So while he is off on his holidays, we are going to duck quickly back in through the kitchen window, as the place will soon be swarming with guards and a lot of panicked people and enforcers. So we're going to wait in the corridor here. It looks like our next target has finally arrived in the building. So he will engage Mr. Fernsby and Mrs. Carlyle in a conversation before continuing on and into the lounge. While he's doing that and everything else is calming down over here, looks like body cleanup is well underway. Although there is a guard, it looks like, on the right there, just grabbing a weapon. He's gonna come this way. So we'll wait for him to go past, and everyone else should by now be back in position. Mr. Fernsby and Mr. Whitmer have just finished their conversation as well. So we're going to open the doors, put one bullet in the propane cylinder, and send the young lady on a quick flying lesson with a very hard landing. And then make our way around to the library bathroom once again. And we'll wait outside. And if we use instinct once we're here, we will see that Mr. Whitmer is currently sampling the food that we got for him, and he will make his way to this bathroom very, very shortly. And when he does, we can then ask him very kindly if he will help us find our lost goldfish. So, excuse me, Mr. Whitmer, since you're in the bathroom and looking in that direction, have you found my fish, FN2187? No? Afraid not? Oh well, never mind. So, what we're going to do is we are not done in this room, so we're going to hide Mr. Whitmer in the closet, provided we have only 2 targets remaining, one of which is already sitting and waiting for us to push the big red button. The other is currently outside sweeping the front porch area, and it's very rare I use the front doors, so I'm going to take care of that while it's still a novelty. We're going to select our Seeker 1, hide ourselves around the corner here, and then shoot the maid with our Seeker 1. She will get sick and she will casually make her way to the library bathroom. We're going to get there ahead of her, avoiding Mr. Fernsby along the way, and she will join us rather shortly. And just like we did at the start of the mission, when she joins us, we will then render her unconscious. As there is a large puddle in the bathroom here, we will have to reposition her, otherwise we won't be able to place our breaching charge under her head, as she's laying in the puddle a little bit. So we're just going to move her out of the puddle. We don't want her drowning in half an inch of water. We're going to place our breaching charge under her head, and then we'll just get a safe distance before detonating. And then that just leaves our final target upstairs. And because the door is closed, we can just trigger the breaching charge, eliminate our final target, and then all we have to do is make our way to the nearest available exit, which in this case is the only exit, and it is the bridge. And we have no enforcers to worry about, so we can run straight there. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and we just get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, and we did actually manage to meet all of our objectives, both of them in this case, and got our Silent Assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.